my YouTube channel, The Thinking Chicken. In this video, I'm going to show you how I built a plywood school bus to go on top of a wagon that I can use to take the chickens back and forth from one place to another. A couple of years ago I had a different group of chickens and I tried the same thing, but they got nervous when I towed the wagon into their pen, so I figured this time I would try to do it differently. I put the wagon with a makeshift cardboard box into their pen before I put the chickens into the pen. This way they wouldn't see the wagon moving around and be nervous like the last group of chickens. And this worked a lot better. Even on the first day, the chickens were exploring it, jumping in and out over the sides, going up and down the ramp. And I used a little bit of grain too to encourage them to use the ramp. And also put their regular feeder from their chicken house onto the wagon to make it more enticing. Then they could hop in and out, eat some food, and get used to it. While the chickens were taking a few days to get used to the cardboard version of the bus on the back of the wagon, I started to build the wooden version. So I had some scrap plywood, some scrap lumber, and I put it together in a few days. Then I filled all the large knot holes and gouges with wood filler, then sanded it and put a couple of coats of paint on it. So now I could switch the cardboard bus out for the real bus. So first I put it in their pen with no roof so they could jump in and out, and here's my neighbor helping me to coax them in and out of the bus on the first day and get used to it. So after a few days they were quite used to the yellow painted plywood bus, and now they were ready to try to go into the moving bus. I wanted to make sure they didn't feel scared and trapped when they first tried to go in the moving bus, so I got them used to it by first moving them around in the bus with no roof on it. That way they could jump in and out if they got scared or didn't like it. And at first they did jump in and out. They jumped up on the sides, one of them flew right out. But after a few tries, they just started to really get used to it and would just stand there and peck away at the grain and the floor of the bus while it moved around, and I could tow it around slowly and they didn't seem nervous at all. After that, it was pretty easy to just put the bus roof on and to take them for rides. They adjusted really quickly to that and didn't seem nervous at all. First I took them one at a time, and then after a bit I tried taking the whole group together, and they did fine both ways. The first group of chickens I went a little too quickly and made them nervous, but with this group I broke it into smaller steps, gave them lots of chicken scratch for treats, and this time it went really smoothly. And now they'll run in and out of the bus, up and down the ramp, go for rides in the bus with no stress at all.